Hello guys, welcome to this Java tutorial for beginners. In our previous video, we started our discussion with the static keyword in Java, and we saw how static keyword is used for the static variables, right? And in our today's video, we will discuss about static methods in Java. So without further ado, let's get started. Now let us understand static methods with the help of an example. So here we have our class A and it contains an instance variable name, and below that it has our static variable called as number. And after that what I've done is I've created this read method, and what it simply does is it prints the name and the number variables, right? And so in our main method I've just simply set the values of variables name and number and called the read method, right? So let me run this program first. Now let me execute the program. So let me run it, and as you see we have the output as name as Gaurav and number as 23, right? So we were able to access our instance variable and our static variable, right? Now let us understand static method. So in our class A, I've added this method which is called as method1, and this is the static method because I've added this static keyword before our return type, right? And in our main class, in our main method, I've simply called this method, right? So let me run this program once again. Now let me compile and execute the program once again. So let me execute it. And as you see, we have the output, static variable as well, right? Now in our program, I have modified the static method. So for our print statement within the static method, instead of just printing the text static variable, we'll try to print the name and the number variables as well, right? So let me try to run this program once again. Now let us compile the program. And as you see, we have the compilation error, non-static variable name cannot be referenced from a static context, right? So first let me fix this error. Right? Now let us fix the compilation error. So as our error stated that we cannot access the instance variable name from our static method. So what I will do is I'll simply remove this text, right? So I'll change this text, right? And now I'll compile and run the program once again, right? Now let us compile and execute the program, and the output should be proper. So let me execute it, and as you see we have the proper output, static variable number 23. All right. Now let us understand static method. So static method is a special method that belongs to a class rather than an instance of a class. So you can think of it as a tool that we can use without creating an object of the class, right? So let us understand this, how it works. So here in this program, we have seen, in order to access this read method, we need to create an instance of class A, right? And only then we were able to access this read method. And similarly, we did this for the static method, method1. But there is one more way that we can access this method1 without using any instance variable, and this method is called simply by using the class name. So we just need to type a dot and your method1, and now we will be able to access this method without any instance of a class, right? So let me run this program once again. And now if I compile and execute the program, I should have the output static variable number 23 printed twice. And as you see, we have the statement printed twice. So there are few things what you need to know about the static methods. So first thing what you need to remember is that, which we have already seen, is that our static method cannot access instance variable. It can only access static variable. Second thing what you need to know is that you can access your static methods either by using the class name or using the instance of your class, right? So we have accessed this method1 using the instance of class A, that is your A1, and we can also access the static method using the class name directly, right? As we have seen in our line 23. And one final thing to remember is that your static methods cannot access instance method. So if I write something like this, inside the statement, read, and if I try to call this method from the static method, I'll get the compilation error. But the other way around is possible. So, you can call the static methods from an instance method. So if I write something like this, inside the read method, if I write method 1, and if I try to call it, I'll get the proper outputs, right? And one thing that needs to be mentioned is that, similar to your static methods, you can also access your static variables using the class name, as on our line 25, right? And here we should have the output as 23. All right. Now let me execute the program. So let me run this. And as you see, we have the output as 23. So that is it for the today's video. And don't forget to subscribe for more Java programming videos like this. And I will see you until next time.